Welcome to Formula.
Hello guys, and welcome everybody to today's stream, this evening's stream. It is of course the F1 2016 career mode, and I kind of got the intro there a bit wrong, so I do have a massive apology for you guys on there. So we are here for this round of career mode, guys. It is the famous one of them all. It is Monza for the Italian Grand Prix, and I'm just getting everything ready right now because I've been a bit of a pickle recently, so I do apologise. Family stuff does come first. Did expect dislikes, I can kind of understand that, but family does come first, so I don't give a crap what anyone says. Anyway, we're here anyway for the Italian Grand Prix, and we're going to get straight into this event, and it should be quite a good one. This one, Monza has been good to me in the past, hasn't been at times, but we'll see how we get on anyway. On here, so jumping straight into this, the last episode, guys, at Spa, it didn't really go well, but it was a good recovery drive though from last, and then getting taken out by Massa and coming back up to 13th isn't too bad from last in the grid, so it's not too bad really. I'll take it on the chin. And before I say anything as well, guys, in the description, if you can't see it, then refresh your stream. The link to the race will be in there, guys, the first thing you see. And it will happen straight after qualifying. So it does say 8 o'clock. It will probably change early if we get something done anyway. But we're here anyway for the Italian Grand Prix. And I hope you like the intro music. It is a little bit different. It is the classic menu screen thing for F1 2013, which was quite good. And before we go into it, obviously the upgrades, all Ferrari powered stuff have had some upgrades. Haas have improved, Ferrari have improved, and because of that, Ferrari are now the #1 team. So, just wanted to clear that up to anyone in the chat. So we're going to just go straight through practice and just get the quali set up for you guys. And please make sure to share the stream out, like the video, and that's all I can say really. And the race will be after this, guys. So, just thought I'd clear that up. We're not going to do any practice. We're just going to advance to qualifying. I haven't had time to do it all as well. So, Massa, fastest of all. Interesting. But yeah, tomorrow, guys, top 5 overtakes will be out, which is going to be quite good for you guys. One thing I do need to do, though, which does need checking. Can I add? There we go. Nigel, I did see your DM, mate. I haven't had time to reply to you, mate, but you're a mod, so well done, mate. Welcome to the team. I know you were on Twitch. Obviously, Twitch is down, so there you go. So welcome to the team, mate. Ferrari the fastest car? Nah. Yep, they are. I'm afraid, which is a shame. But yeah, make sure, guys, to share the stream out as always, and you know, all that malarkey. I was going to stream this later yesterday, Spa, but because I was out with the missus, I had to do it early. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a later one for you guys tonight, and we'll see how this pans out. But tomorrow will be, the top 5 overtakes will be uploaded around about, I'm going to guess, 6 o'clock UK time. But prior to that, I am tempted to do Singapore career mode tomorrow. But the problem with that is it's might be early, I'm not too sure, but if it isn't, then it will most likely be just top 5 overtakes tomorrow on the channel, and then on Thursday will probably be Singapore, and then Friday I will try and get, I think it's Malaysia next. We'll see how we get on anyway. So make sure, guys, to share the stream out and subscribe and like the video if you want more of this. The more likes we get, the more I will get this series done, because at the end of this season, the career mode aspects will be put on the shelf for only for like a little bit, because I need to think. I want to try and develop my editing side of things on the channel, so I'm going to be doing the Nations Cup edited, unless someone that I spoke to in the chat, in the comments for the last video, apparently that you can change the faces. Apparently, so if that is the case, we could do it live, but. We'll see how we get on with that. But without further ado, we're going to kick this off then with this qualifying session for the Italian Grand Prix. Make sure to leave your thoughts or predictions of where we're going to be starting, guys, in the comments. And remember, the race is going to be straight after the qualifying, guys. So it is in the description. If you cannot see it, then refresh the stream because I did edit it in as we were live. So without further ado, it's about time now for the Italian Grand Prix. Can we do better than we did here last season where we crashed out of Q1? We're about to find out. Without further ado, it's now time for the qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix. Hello everybody and welcome to the F1 2016 live career mode being streamed right now on YouTube, where we are here for the famous track of them all, Monza, as it is host to the Italian Grand Prix and episode 130 of Season 4, driving as Little More GP around here. And it's great to come to a track that we've had some good history on in previous seasons, and it is great to be here as well. Before we go into this, guys, I just want to say a massive thank you for the support in the last video at Spa. Even though it wasn't the best of races for me personally and being wiped out by Massa, it was still a good one, and I just want to say thank you guys. Even though we started a little bit earlier than usual, I appreciate you guys a lot for your support on there. So as you may have seen, we haven't really done any upgrades apart from the last round at Spa, but we may get one at the end of this episode, guys. So maybe we'll go for fuel, or we may go to drag, or you want me to continue. But there will be one more, most likely, guys, if you guys want me to cease R&D, which I'm going to let you guys decide in the next round, which is at Singapore. If we cease R&D and then wait till Season 5, but it's entirely up to you what you want. But the big news is Ferrari are now the fastest team in the field, with a chunk load of upgrades coming to Monza, so they are now the fastest. We're still the 5th fastest, which is absolutely fantastic for us, so what can I say? In the championship, Rosberg still leads by 38 points from Lewis Hamilton, but Ricciardo's victory last time out in Spa has closed that gap down to 51 points, so it's going to be very tasty, I think, between the top 4, especially if Verstappen does well here at Monza. And quickly in the constructors, as we're still P10 if anyone's interested, we are only a point behind Manor and only 6 points behind McLaren in the constructors, so we could potentially get 6th place by the end of this episode, which will be quite exciting for you guys if you want to see that. But before we go to the track, guys, our target today for this video is, as always, 50 laps for qualifying, and if we can get anything more than that, that would be fantastic as well. I just want to quickly say as well, this will be the last season of career mode for now, as I am going to be bringing in the Nations Cup series at the end of Season 4 of career mode as a little mini-series, just to refresh my memory, do a lot of changes to career mode that I have got planned, and see how it goes in the future. So I will let you guys know it will be back, but I'm having a little break because I've done 4 straight seasons and I just want to have a relaxing time trying out my editing side of things and improve that a little bit. So I just wanted to just quickly say that to you guys. But without further ado, let's go to the track for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix. Full on straights, which will be good for our car with our engine power boost we had at the last track. So hopefully we won't be bottling it, which is definitely something that I don't want to do. But a lot of you have mentioned, and won't go on any grass or whatnot. But here's Crofty and Davidson once again.
The pit lane will be open shortly, which means it's nearly time for qualifying for the Italian Grand Prix here in Monza. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximising top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on in the corners and max out down the straights?
Top speed is a key factor for this circuit. Even if you can achieve the same lap time as someone running less wing than you, chances are you'll find overtaking difficult if you have too much drag.
Okay, you should be able to get into the next qualifying session easily, so try to get a hot lap in early so we can save the tyres.
Cheers, Jeff. So we're going to try and qualify, guys. As you may remember in AOR, when we were last here, we did pull off a pretty good, well, sort of good one-stop strategy. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but I will try and do and qualify on the soft tyre in Q2, sorry. So I'm going to try and do that. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So I'm going to use the exact setup I ran in that league race. So it is on your screen right now, guys, but I'm going to lower the wing to 3.2 with our massive downforce upgrades we had a few races ago. We may as use it. So it is on your screen, guys. If you want to use it, it's entirely up to you. It's a good setup. It got me some points in that AOR race, so hopefully it will bring home the mustard for us. And before we do anything, I'm going to check the weather quickly. as you may know, we've had some unpredictability of rain in the last few tracks, so it should be quite exciting to see what we've got lined up. So it is dry throughout the... Oh, it's dry in the race, so it's completely fine. Don't have to worry about that. You're going to jump straight onto the track and get going right now. In terms of real-life F1 news, nothing really to say apart from testing, and Raikkonen was the fastest in testing today, which is quite good. And the YouTubers are still testing F1 2017 out in Birmingham today, as they will be doing it all week. So Into the Barrier, Noble, Arav, Matt, Gillen, all them are there, and JD are all there testing the game out. So, and Alex Afro, I forgot about Alex Afro as well. Can't believe I forgot about that. Would have been nice to be there and test out the game, and you know, but it's not my decision, so I'm not entirely bothered. But it means I can stream more for you guys, and so at least you're gonna get some F1 content from someone, whilst the F1 beta's going on this week in Birmingham. So at least you've got me to occupy yourselves tonight. So as they're probably going to go on the lash tonight, knowing the guys. So. It's the best time really to make a video for any YouTuber right now. So anyway, qualifying for our Little More GP car, and want to give a massive props to two people for creating the team throughout the season. First and foremost, Arvamite. He was the original maker. He's done the suit, he's done the gloves, he's done the garage and everything in there, and the career mode stuff. And recently, Chris, who you may know, has been making mods recently for the 2017 liveries, which will be put into a 2017 mod, and I will be testing it out. So I want to give a massive shout out to both of them for doing, for Alvamite, the whole career mode stuff with the garage and the paddock stuff. I've just locked it into neutral there, which is not the best decision to do. And Chris for doing the updated livery for the team, as we're going to be going a little bit different in Season 5, so I'm going to keep you guys my lips sealed regarding what's going to happen in Season 5, unless you join the Steam group, as I'm going to be giving some teasers away and some stuff for Season 5. So if you've not joined the group, then make sure you do. It will pop up in the chat, or the mods will very kindly put it in for me at points, as Ricciardo is the fastest man currently in the session in Q1. So this could be a good chance for us to get up the field, because it's mainly a power style track with its long straights. So we'll see how we get on. Oh, there's a little bit of lag there, nothing too serious from us there, but this could be our best chance of pole here, because it is mainly straights. So we'll see how we pan out here, as we were the fastest of all in the middle sector, and we had a little bit of lag at Ascari, which may cost us a little bit of time. We're about to find out, so we're going to come across the line right now. It's going to be a 1:23 flat for us there, so a very good time there from us, which will put us provisionally the fastest of all, as Vettel comes in P4 on the soft tyre. So at the minute, it looks promising that we can put off the soft tyre in Q2, but you never know what can happen in these career modes. So we'll wait and find out. But we'll make our way back to the pits. I think we're done, I think in Q1, but you never know in these sessions, times can tumble. Just going to guide it back home right now, but the series I'm going to be, if you did not see the start of the video and you've just joined us, if you're watching it live, is the fact that this will be the final season of career mode for now, as I'm going to be doing a little mini career mode series with the Nations Cup that you may have seen on the channel recently. I think last week I released a stream video of it, and a lot of you absolutely love the concept, so I'm going to be doing that mini series for you guys, and I'm going to be asking you guys to leave your suggestions of tracks that you want me to do in the Nations Cup series. And I can definitely say Monaco is the finale, because I just want to do it as a good last final race. And if what I've been told is true and can be done, I will stream the last round for you guys of that Nations Cup. And if it's a success, we're going to branch it out to you guys online, so we can have like a little A1 GP style tournament online for you guys as a bit of fun. So thanks, Nigel, for posting it out there. So there you go, streaming beta test advantage. So I forgot Ben. Oops. My bad. My bad. So not too bad though start for us at the minute. So let me know, guys, in the comments below. What do you think about the series? Is there anything you want me to improve on? Is there any mods that you want me to stick in to make the series more fun for Season 5? And I won't obviously see the chat because it gets removed at the end of the stream. So it is important that you join the Steam group and you get your suggestions in, because I may take some into consideration for Season 5 once the Nations Cup series is finished and we plan for that one. So I want to put a lot of thought into the Season 5, because Season 5 is going to be the final series, I think, of career mode, especially if the game's going to come out somewhere around about June time or July, but it hasn't been announced yet, the game, and they're testing it. So I'm kind of getting that indication it's going to be somewhere in the June to August time. So if I have time, I could do another 2 series, but I'm going to say 5 seasons is a max for me. Oh, there's rain at the end of quali. Oh, that's interesting. Right there. So Bottas has jumped us. He's the fastest of all with a 22.7, so good time there from... Oh no, can we play F1 2014? Unfortunately not. I'm not really a big fan of the game as I used to. I used to do career mode stuff on classic side, but you never know. I may change my mind. Thoughts may change. We'll wait and see. But at the minute, I think we're going to be safe, as Marcus Ericsson as well is in the top 10, which is quite good. Well, he's down to 10th now. But hopefully Marcus will get through. It doesn't matter, Jonah. Oh, I don't know how you pronounce it. Just John, just leave it. As interesting names at the top of the pecking order. Perez is up to P3. This could be interesting. James, good to see you, mate. But yeah, I was supposed to stream this a little bit early, but I had family stuff, so that does come first over anything. So I did expect dislikes at the start of the stream because I did delay it by quite so much, but I can kind of understand. And if we can get 50 likes, guys, that would be amazing. We're already 17 likes away from hitting the target, and we're not even out of Q1 yet, so that's quite good. But we're P5, which is not too... Well, P6 as Grosjean's moved up to P3. Some a variety of teams in the top here. 6 different teams cover the top 6, which is quite exciting. So Bottas, who's now at Mercedes, is the fastest of all in Q1, with Lewis Hamilton P2. Grosjean, the French baguette, in P3, Perez for Force India P4, Ricciardo P5, and myself in P6 for Little GP. And then you got Massa, Hulkenberg, Massa the first on the soft tyre. So Williams look pretty strong here, I have to say. Raikkonen also throwing soft tyres, and well, our teammate's knocked out. So as I said, look how close it is though. 1.1 seconds covers the top 22. And from 16th to be knocked out is only like a 10th and a half. It's that close Season 4 has become, and I'm absolutely happy about that. So good to see that the field is this close, but it just shows you how close it is. So good to see. So anyway, I'm going to head over now to, you know, see how we get on with this one. So here we go, as we go into Q2. You guys know what I'm going to be doing right now. We're going to be going on to a set of the soft tyre, but before we do that, we're going to be going back onto the set of super softs, get the banker lap in, just get a feel for the track, and then we'll go on to the fresh set of soft tyre and see if we'll get through to Q3 on them. I'm hoping we can, because I like to start on the softs around here, as you may remember. But do remember as well, after qualifying, the race will happen straight away. So make sure to get the race link up and ready for you guys, because we're going to be starting like maybe 2 minutes after I finish streaming qualifying. So we could be done by about 7:45, which would be ideally the best start time for me, and will be quite exciting to do. So let's see how we get on, as we're going to start our first lap. Remember, it's a banker lap, so we're going to be in lean for this one. And I'm not going to use DRS or anything like that, so we're just going to get a feel for the tyres, these super soft tyres, as we may have to go on them in the race. So we'll see how we get on with these big boys of super soft tyres. So we'll see how we get on as we're going to go through towards the middle sector then. Obviously we've been quick in the first sector overall over the pack, which is obviously just shows that we have got a very good setup on our hands in terms of straight line speed, as Fernando Alonso from McLaren is the fastest of all at the in the session at the minute, but that will most likely be dropped because McLaren at the minute, like they are in real life unfortunately, are on a bit of a slump right now. And as I said, that Lewis Hamilton goes fastest of all in the session right now. So we'll see how we get on. So we're just going to set our banker and see where we get on with this lap time. So we're going to take it nice and easy for Ascari there. And you can see we're 1.2 seconds off, so it just shows you how much grip these tyres have got already. And we've already done... Oh, as I pressed the replay button by accident. It's the wrong button, Ryan. There we go, that's the button we want. So look, 21% on the tyres already, and we've only done what? An out lap, a lap, an in lap, and this one. So we're going to come across the line right now. It's not going to be the fastest one in the world, but it is what it is. So as we're just going to skip it, right? We're just going to... Oh, no, that's retire. We don't want to retire from the garage. We want to return to the garage. And we'll see how we get on. So the race, Sid, is going to be after this qualifying session as a heads up. So I just thought I'd clear that one up. So we'll just get these soft tyres on and let's go straight out right now. Let's go. Let's just do it. Because once they all go in, we're going to have a clear track. So it's best to go out now. So it's a bit of advice for anyone that is interested in doing a career mode. Always go out like halfway through the session, because everyone goes into the pits and then you've got a nice clean run to avoid, which I discovered when I was practicing for the Nations Cup video that I streamed a week ago. So let's see if we can get through into Q2 on a set of soft tyres, which would be definitely ideal for the race, which, as I said, will be at the end of the race. So that's what we need, of course. So again, we're going to take it nice and easy to start off with.
If we don't get into 10th or higher, we won't progress to the shootout. Give it your best shot.
Yes, I know, Jeff. I don't need telling about the shootout. Don't need reminding.
We've dropped down to P15.
So we'll see how we go on then. So Vettel currently the fastest man, obviously with that massive boost for Ferrari, with their massive upgrades they've brought to this race, as it is their home track, being them now the fastest team in the field. We'll see how obviously we've got their engine, so we'll see if it is going to be up to scratch, as we're about to find out. As there you go, people are in the pits, and now we've got a nice run now down the straight. Get the DRS on and look at the delta. It's going to go up massively because obviously we ran. Oh, look at that, we're nearly hitting 230 on the straight, which is definitely what we want. And beautiful line, well, sort of beautiful line. We got turn 1 nailed, absolutely spot on there, but unfortunately the exit wasn't too great, I'm not going to lie to you guys. And
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
you can see the massive load of straight line speed there. 4 tenths up on Vettel in the first sector, but obviously we are running very low wings, so expect us to lose a little bit of time in this middle sector, which is more for aerodynamics. So we may lose a bit of time here to Vettel, but we'll wait and see. And you can see there the difference there. We lost 4 tenths in the middle sector to Sebastian. A little bit of oversteer as well. As we come down the straight then towards Parabolica, it's going to be pretty close, this. As we're going to come out of Parabolica right now as the back end slides out there. Not what we need, but we're going to come across the line. Is this going to be enough to get us in? The answer to that answer... Oh, it's only P6, surprisingly. Only 2 temps off, so we may have to go out again, but I don't want to, if I'm honest with you guys. But only 2 temps off. Sebastian Vettel's not too bad, though, so we've lost quite a bit of time in the final 2 sectors. More specifically, the middle by 4 tenths of a second, so definitely... a good. I think that was good. I think that was a good lap there from us. It's because of the low downforce, Sonny, that we've hit 230, but we'll see if we get in with that then. It's pretty close, I have to say, from what? It's 8 tenths. But just look at that. We're what? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to work out my maths here. I think it's like 3 tenths quicker than the next car, the fastest car, and I think we're the fastest of the speed traps by quite some margin with our 230 there. So we're losing time though in the middle sectors, obviously by about 6 tenths there to I think that's Daniel Ricciardo who's got the fastest middle sector, and then we're only a tenth off in the final sector. So that middle sector is hurting us a little bit, but on the main straight and on the back straight we're just good in straight line, which is good. And I think we may be safe here and qualify on the soft tyre. We're the only ones as well on the soft tyre, apart from Rosberg, who I think is going to be knocked out, unfortunately, which is a shame. Not. But I think we're going to be fine, guys. So even if we get knocked out, I will take P6, but it is extremely close, this pack, I have to say, as we drop to P7, P8, and I think we're safe. We are safe, thankfully, but look how close it is. As Massa's the fastest of all in Q2, we qualified luckily on the softs. Rosberg just misses out on the softs as well. But the guys out of Q3 are Fernando Alonso, Carlos Sainz, the French baguette who did pretty well in Q1. Haryanto, Gutierrez, Rosberg are all out, and it means that we get through to another Q3. So can we guys get a pole here? But I don't think we will, because Williams look pretty strong around here. So we'll wait and see what happens in Q3, as we're about to find out right now. So lots of action going to be happening right now, and we'll see how we get on in this Q3, and should be quite an exciting one, I have to say. Quite exciting. Obviously it's going to be a 2-stop strategy around here, as my dad's going now, so I had to say goodbye to him. But we're going to be going on to the Super Softs straight away, and we're going to use both sets of Super Softs for this run. And we'll see how we get on as we head out of the pits. We go, as we've hit 100 viewers in qualifying, which is quite extraordinary. So thank you guys for all that have come out tonight for this qualifying. And the race, if you're just joining us, is going to be after this Q3. So make sure to click on the link in the description, or the mods will put it in the chat for me. Join the Q3 so you don't miss out on your best opportunities to watch me race this career mode episode. And this was a bit short. I wasn't going to actually stream tonight, but so I was actually going to be making the Nations Cup intro video, so I can plan it out after Season 4 of career mode finishes. But this is going to be quite an interesting qualifying session, I've got to say, this Q3. It is overcast as well, as the cloud cover's coming in, so track temperature's going to change. It may affect the Super Soft, so pace may be off a little bit than we did in earlier sessions, so we'll see how we get on here. But we could maybe see a 121 here, which will be quite exciting. So we'll wait and see. Back end slides out a little bit there. But here we go then, our first run in quali. Can we get somewhere close to that 122 flat that we saw in Q2 by, I think it was Felipe Massa in Q1, I think it was, or Q2, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure someone did a 22 flat, or something in the 21s. But anyway, here we go. Make that line a little bit better, a little bit poor in the midway through the chicane there, but we made it through safely, not clipping any of the curbs, because you get flung in the air, and obviously we don't want that, of course. Beautiful run through the chicane there. Very nicely through there, connected very nicely. But this is the sector where we'll lose a little bit of time to the AI because of our low downforce we've got around here. So we may struggle a little bit here, but we'll see. But our straight line here is going to help us claw some time back. So we'll go through Ascari, taking that nice and cautiously, I have to say. And short shifting out of Ascari in 6th gear as we come down the back straight. Max Verstappen, first man at a time, and I believe that has got to be surely on used super softs. As Hulkenberg clips in with a 23.1, again most likely on a used set of super softs. A little bit of moment there, Parabolica. Very scary moment. We're going to come across the line. It's going to be a 122.5, which puts us provisionally P1 in the session. So not a bad time there to start off with. Bottas slips in P2. So not a bad start there. We did lose a little bit of time, I'm not going to lie, as we just completely ruined turn 2 there. So not a bad start, I have to say. Not a bad start to that lap. So I have replaced the Sauber, if anyone is interested in knowing. So we're still P1. Obviously, everyone's going to be going onto their fresh set of super softs right now, and we've got 4 temps to gain as well. So we'll see how we go. Silver Gaming, I hope so as well with McLaren, but at the minute it doesn't look great. Or they could be just teasing everyone, like trolling everyone by saying, "Oh look, we're slow, we're having issues," and then they just come out slap bang like fastest. So at the minute we've got a 2 tenths of a second gap to the pack of Hamilton and Massa, which is quite good. Again, we're slow in the middle sector and we're still slow in the final. So that first sector is giving us that opportunity for pole there. A brilliant run of slipstream. We don't need slipstream and whatnot. So apparently the actual session pole time is going to be a 22.1, but we'll see if that's going to change right now. But we're just going to let it run through right to the end, as we're going to be the last ones out of the... Excuse me. Oh, God. Ooh. Having a bit of a moment there. And again, a little bit there. But we have got a lot to do right now, as we're just going to drive out the pits and see if we get this one. So, last lap then of our qualifying then. Can we get another pole? I think it will be our 3rd pole of the season here for Littlemore GP. So can we bring it home with 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock? We're about to find out, as I pressed the wrong button again for looking back. As we've got some yellow flags out. Something's happened at turn 1. We have to back off here. And we've got a car coming on our inside. That is Perez. So we'll let him through. We have got a Red Bull behind though. I don't think he's going to get a lap in anyway, I think. So, and we've got rain coming in 10 minutes, which is a bit too late. With the rain, with about 1 minute and whatever to go. So, and Perez is being held up here by the Williams of Massa, so that's definitely not what he needs. Massa's just going very slowly for some reason, so we're just going to get past him. So we need to just get a move on just in case something pops up here, because I think the AI are either, for some bizarre reason, slow in Q3 compared to Q2, or they're just run out of tyres. I'm not too sure. So we're about to find out. I think it was 0.2 was the fastest in Q2. If anyone can just clarify that, what the fastest time has been in qualifying so far, that would be quite nice to see. But here we go then. Let's see if we can snatch a pole position here. We lost a lot of time in this last corner at Parabolica, but we may get a lovely bit of slipstream here at some point during this lap, thanks to Perez, but we're about to find out anyway. Take it nice and easy. Get very close to the curb there. Very good line there. As you can see, we're up by nearly a 1/10.5 in the first sector, thanks to that nice run out of the exit of the chicane. So definitely a good start here. Took a little bit of curb on the inside. That will slow us down a little bit, and it has as well. We lost a 10th. Let's try and take this easy through the double right-handers here. And we have done very nicely clean as well. We're up by now 0.3 of a second. As long as we get like a 0.2, I think we could be safe for pole, but you never know what can happen. So we'll take a scory a little bit too quickly there, I have to say. So we have to lift a little bit through the exit of a scory a tiny bit. But we're up by nearly half a second now. This could be a 21 here. This could be a 21. This is where we lost it at Parabolica as well on the exit. It's going to short shift it to avoid the backspin. And this is going to be a 21 comfortably. Vettel's jumped to P2. We come in with a 21. What a lap that is. I'm pretty sure it's a 21, but we have got pole, guys, for the 3rd time this season. A brilliant job.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top 3, who are Sauber, Vettel and Lewis Hamilton. It's time to leave for now, but we'll be back tomorrow when the Grand Prix itself gets underway.
So we did get pole, and in the 121s as well. That's absolutely what we want there, but I'm pretty sure the AI ran out of tyres, because there were a 22.6 is used super soft territory, especially for Vettel and Hamilton and Massa especially. But we did get pole for the 3rd time this season, which is quite a surprise really. But I kind of knew going into this race we would have a chance at pole because of our engine power that we saw in Baku with our 230 plus down there. But it's me on pole, Vettel 2nd, Hamilton 3rd, Massa P4, Bottas P5, Raikkonen 6th, Perez 7th, the 2 Red Bulls, and then Nico Hulkenberg completes the grid, the top 10 going into the race. And what a run that was. And I know a lot of you have been asking about the T-Cam settings. I will be doing it at the end of the race stream, guys, so make sure to stick by that, because I've got to get it ready right now. So it will be up in around about 5 minutes, guys. Less than 5 minutes, because I've got to get everything sorted, whatnot with the OBS settings and stuff like that. So I'll get that up, guys, as soon as possible. The link to the race stream is in the description, guys, as we've beaten Ria Haryanto as well for the 2nd time in the rivalry challenge, which is quite good. And I'm not bothered about all this purple stuff, because we're in the purple regardless, so we'll just ignore that. And that is qualifying, guys. So if you are hyped for pole position for the race, then slap a like on this video right now. Let's try and go for 75 likes, which will be quite amazing as well. The race link is in the description, guys, or the mods will post it in the chat as well. And until then, guys, thank you very much for watching this, guys. And make sure to subscribe as well if you want more F1 content. We're close to 12,000 subscribers. We would love to smash that, guys, as soon as. And until then, guys, I will see you in about 5 minutes if you're watching this live right now for the race for the Italian Grand Prix. And if not, I'll see you for another video. Until then, it's goodbye from me. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in 5 minutes' time.